Well, hello there. Welcome to a new video. This is going to be my pickups video for the months of April and May 2024. Um, I don't know how some of you feel if you prefer me doing these videos every month or every 2 months. I'm not sure. I try to do them every month, but life sometimes gets in the way. It just is what it is. But that said, these last 2 months were pretty solid, in my opinion. Nice little haul of games and some movies. And even got some gifts from my fiance as a belated uh, Valentine's, uh, you know, exchange. Yes, I'm fully aware that it is June. Like I said, life happens. So that being said, let's get started, shall we? I know I'm not known for books, especially since I've just recently started buying them physically again. But it is my hope that if you happen to like reading and you stumble across my videos or some books are shown, that you walk away with some recommendations. So, so first up, Throne Breakers. I'm reading this one now. It's a nice little sci-fi duology. I'm enjoying it. It's keeping me hooked. It reminds me of one of my favorite trilogies that I've read of the last like decade plus. Well, not plus, but the last decade, I'd say, and that is Aurora, the Aurora Cycle by Jay Kristoff and Amy Kaufman. I love that trilogy. It's very, very good. I will never not recommend it. Um, in terms of like trying to compare it to like video games, that trilogy is very Mass Effect like. So if you like Mass Effect, give that series a try. It's like I said, very good. But this little duology, it's very, very interesting. It's keeping me interested. So I'm enjoying it. Next, Loki, Where Mischief Lies. This is one of the presents I got from my fiance for Valentine's Day, belated. I don't know much about it. I know it's like one of like 5 or 6 little standalone young adult books with Marvel characters, and I heard it's pretty good. So I might read this next. I don't know yet, but I heard it was like I said. I heard it was good. So next, also for my fiance for the belated Valentine's Day, she got me a Freddy Krueger Funko Pop, which is cool. Um, with this one now, I only need I think 5 or 6, I believe. I had to check my wish list. I don't remember off the top of my head, but it was very odd for a while. The Freddy and Jason, and to a lesser extent Chucky. It was mostly Freddy and Jason. These Funko Pops were like 30, $40. It was weird. I don't know why, but I'm still glad to have them. Out of the big three, if you ask me who my favorite is, it's probably Freddy, but it's depends on what day you ask me. But still glad to have it. Next, little couple movies that I got here. First up, I got Madam Web. I've heard nothing but bad things about this movie, but I wanted it for the collection because I'm a collector. Also, my dad wanted to see it, and I kind of wanted to see it. I wasn't really in no big rush to see it. I'll see it eventually. But came out, I picked it up. And we had started to watch it, but we only got like 10 minutes in. And we were getting error issues or error messages, and it wasn't from the disc. What happens is when I get a movie, if it comes with a code, I give it to my dad, so that way he has it on his Voodoo account. And right now he has like 300 plus movies on his account. So we're watching it on Voodoo, and we're just getting this error message like 10 minutes in the movie. I don't know why. I don't know if it was just on their end or what. I have no idea. So we might try watching this, finishing this weekend, maybe. I don't know yet, but um, I can't properly judge something till I see it myself. I may watch it. We may watch it finally and say, yeah, that was a total piece of dog shit. What the fuck were they thinking? Or we might come up thinking it was all right. Who knows? Next, Candyman. This is the 2021 reboot, requel, whatever the hell it is. This was a gift from my fiance, and I heard it was pretty good, so I will look forward to checking it out. I still need to watch the original and the sequels. I just, again, just haven't had the time, desire, or just want to watch them just yet, so eventually I will. Next, I got phase two of the Disney Plus shows. Last year, Disney announced they were finally releasing physical releases of their Disney Plus shows. They released Mandalorian season one, season two, Loki, and WandaVision. This year, they released four, and they released these four, so I picked them up. The Falcon and the Winter Soldier, pretty solid MCU series in my opinion. Not my favorite, but still pretty solid enough. It did its job. It did its job setting up the post Endgame world, in my opinion. Next, Moon Knight. This is actually my favorite MCU series so far that I've watched. Just because it was so different from everything else, and I didn't know much about the character, so it was nice to get become knowledgeable of the character. So it was good. I enjoyed it. Next, Andor season one. This is a Star Wars show I've not watched yet. I've heard it's very good. I just haven't had again the want to sit down and watch it yet. But I eventually I will. But I've heard, like I said, I've heard it's very good, and I think season two is coming out next year, I believe. So maybe by then I'll have it watched. Who knows? And then finally, the last movie I got here these last 2 months was, of course, Obi-Wan Kenobi, the series. I enjoyed this series a lot. I know a lot of people didn't. I don't know why. In my opinion, it told a very good story to follow the events of Revenge of the Sith before Episode 4. I I think it's very good. And yeah, that last fight between Vader and Obi Wan was very heart wrenching, very emotional. So I enjoyed it a lot. Now on to games. First up, I got two GPA games these last 2 months, which I haven't picked up any GPA games in a while. But I picked these up for a particular role for two reasons. First up, they are Legacy of Goku, Legacy of Goku 2. I picked these up because I'm currently watching the show. I'm on I'm watching Dragon Ball Z Kai. I'm watching it on Hulu, and I'm on an episode. The way Hulu has the show, they don't have it split by arcs. They have it just season one, season two. That's it. I'm on season one, episode 80, which I believe is the episode where Cell got his perfect form. So that's where I'm at right now. And so I found these. Well, so I'm getting into the show. I figured, okay, I'll maybe check a few of the games out because I did remember playing this one when I was younger. Um, not playing, but getting much into it because again, I wasn't into Dragon Ball Z, but I still played the game. I don't know why, but so I happened to just find both these, the cartridges and the manuals, in a listing for like $80, $85, somewhere around there. So I figured, okay, I'll buy those because that's a pretty good deal for both games and the manuals. I didn't have to piece anything together. So then I bought these little custom cases from this place online that I found. So yeah. Now on to a little stack of Xbox games. This is Xbox Series X and Xbox One. First up, Avatar: Frontiers of Pandora. I've heard mixed things on it. To my knowledge, or how it's been explained to me, this is basically Far Cry with an Avatar skin. I like Far Cry. Avatar, I'm on, but I still wanted to give it a shot and try it out. So, and it was on sale for like $35. So, I figured why the hell not pull the trigger on that. Next, Bomb Rush Cyberpunk. I've been wanting a copy of this game for a while, particularly this version. Um, every time I would get the notification on Twitter that this was back in stock at I am 8-bit, I'd go there, sold out. So I happened to find a guy on eBay selling quite a few copies, like I think like 6 or 7 copies of it, brand new, and for retail. So that was good. I didn't, pay super expensive money for it. Next, Dungeons and Dragons Dark Alliance. I've heard mixed things on this, and I've got this for a particular reason. You might see that reason why later this month. Hopefully, depends. But yeah. Next, Lichdom Battle Mage. This was the other gift from my fiance for Valentine's Day. If you liked Immortals of Avium, this is basically that version 1.0, from what I remember at least. It's been a while since I played it. So, next, Strange Brigade. Um, this game I don't know much about. It just reminds me of Deadfall Adventures on 360. So, just kind of a, I don't know, kind of campy little game here. So, again, I don't know what it's about much. I don't know much about what it's about. If I can speak English, that'd be great. But it just seemed interesting enough, and it was like $12 brand new. So why the hell not? Next, Mirror's Edge Catalyst. This is like the third or fourth time I bought this game. I enjoyed it. It's okay. It came too late, in my opinion. So, and then finally for Series X, Marvel's Midnight Suns. I got the Legendary Edition. Um, I was wanting to play this game for a while because it's by the guys who did XCOM, and I like XCOM, but I was waiting to see if they were going to do a like ultimate version with all the DLC and all the characters and all that, like Game of the Year type version. Never came to be, so I just finally found a brand new copy of the Legendary Edition, so I picked it up. Next, got a nice little stack of Wii U games. My Wii U collection is almost done. I'm gonna try to finish that along with my Wii collection this month. Hopefully, see how far I get. But yeah, here's what I got. First up, the Wonderful 101. I've heard pretty good things about it. I didn't know if it was ever going to be for me, but I found a cheap copy of it enough online, so I figured, okay, I'll give it a shot. And yeah, like I said, I'm fully aware that you can get this on Switch, PS4. Uh, I think it's Switch and PS4, but I wanted the original version. Next, Deus Ex Human Revolution Director's Cut. I love this game, and I just wanted the Wii U version as another version to play, basically. Next, Sonic Lost World. I played the demo of this when I first got my Wii U, and I enjoyed the demo, so I figured, okay, I'll get it eventually. So, I finally have it. Next, Tokyo Mirage Sessions, hashtag FE. This is, I believe it's Shin Megami Tensei and Fire Emblem. So, I know this is on Switch, but again, I just wanted the original version. Next, Mass Effect 3. Again, this is akin to the Call of Duty games on Wii U that I have. I wanted it on Wii U just for the oddity of it. Plain as that. Simple as that. Excuse me. Next, I bought Legend of Zelda Breath of the Wild. Now you're probably asking, why the hell do you have the Wii U version? Don't you have that game already on Switch? Yes, I do. I have it on Switch. But I wanted this on Wii U mainly because I wanted what was going to be the Wii U's Zelda game. You know, we have Twilight Princess HD and Wind Waker HD on it, but I just thought it'd be kind of interesting to have what was going to be the Wii U Zelda game. So, and I got it for a decent price too. So, and then finally, the last Wii U game I got here, Lego City Undercover. Same thing applies to Wonderful 101 and Tokyo Mirage Sessions. I, if I was going to have it in the collection, I wanted it on the original platform. So, and then finally, all I got left is a little stack of PS5 games. First up, System Shock, the remake. I've not played it. I've not played this yet, or the original, but I heard this remake is pretty good, pretty solid actually. So look forward to playing this. I might play it next. I don't know yet. Next, Metal Gear Solid, the Master Collection, Volume 1. I'm not the biggest Metal Gear fan, um, even though I have plenty of copies of the games. I have this. I have the Legacy Collection on PS3. I have Metal Gear Solid 4 on PS4. I have Rising Revengeance on PS3, which ironically is my favorite Metal Gear game. Is Rising Revengeance. I love that game. So why do I keep buying the series? I'm a collector, and also I want to hope. I hope that one day I'll finally get it and see what all the fuss is about. But yeah, eventually I'll play it. Next, Transformers Earthspark Expedition. I know this is based on a TV show, a kids' cartoon show, but the gameplay that I've seen, I thought it was interesting enough. Nice little simple beat 'em up with Transformers. So I figured, why not? Next, Lords of the Fallen. Um, I've heard it's pretty. It's an okay reboot to the first Lords of the Fallen from last generation, but I haven't played it yet. I picked it up because it was really cheap. It's $20 at Walmart. So next, Biomutant. I had this game on Xbox when it came out. Never played it. Just wasn't in the mood to play it when it came out. But I heard it was pretty solid enough. And when it was getting a PS5 version, I'm like, okay, I'll just get on PS5. So I have it. Next, Prince of Persia, The Lost Crown. I heard it's pretty solid. Heard it's pretty good Metroidvania game. So it was on sale, so I wanted to pick it up. And then finally, the last game I got here for PS5 and the last pickup of these last 2 months. Um, I've heard this game is very bad, but I wanted to give it a shot because it looked interesting, sounded interesting, so I just figured, okay, I'll pick it up when I can, find it and on sale or what have you. Well, I found it on sale. I found it on Woot of all places, which I never bought from before until now. But I found this on Woot for $14.99 brand new. Like, oh yeah, I can't beat that, so I'm gonna buy it. And that game is Quantum Error. Again, I've heard very bad things about it, but still want to give it a shot because it just sounds very interesting. So, bought it. All right, that is all the pickups from May and April. I hope you guys enjoyed the video. Please be on the lookout. I will be back with a video hopefully later today or tomorrow, going over my Xbox One and Series X collection. So I bid you all goodbye.